Welcome back to another video, folks, and next stop on our little Florida adventure is this beautiful lake. You guys can't see it yet, but what you can see is a very full boat ramp. And how many boats would you say are in the water right now? 100?
At least.
On this ramp. So here's the thing about this lake. Okay, as you guys know, yesterday we first got down to Florida. We fished the Harris Chain, we fished Lake Eustis, had a little bit of a rough time. We kind of struggled, but that's to be expected. New lake, we didn't have a lot of time, whatever. We're chalking that up. We're done with that. That was yesterday. It's a new day today. We are at this secret lake. Now we traveled about 2 hours south of where we were. I don't want to say the name of the lake because it's kind of a secret, although obviously every local knows about the secret, so it's not much of a secret, but it's not going to take you guys too much time to figure out where we are. But before we start fishing, I want to give a big special shout out to our main man, Mikey Balls. He is an OG YouTube fisherman. If you don't know who he is, type it in on YouTube, it's going to pop right up. He was out at this lake a couple weeks ago, caught a 13+ pounder, and I called him to congratulate him. We ended up talking, and he basically convinced me that I should come down here with Badge, and we should fish this lake at some point. So he gave us a bunch of spots to check out, gave us some advice on how to fish the lake. So big shout out to Mikey, dude. We love you. We couldn't have done it without you. But that being said, guys, here's the thing. We've got all day today. We've got no time restrictions. We can stay out here as long as we want to. We got snacks, we got drinks, we got live wells, we've got rods, we got everything that we need. So it's up to us now. There's no more excuses. We have spots that we know produce good fish. The only thing we're gonna have to contend with is 100+ anglers out here who could be fishing these exact same spots. So wish us luck. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button if you're enjoying this series so far. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Badge, you ready to fish?
Let's get them, man.
Let's get up.
As always, a big special shout out to our friends over at Mercury Marine for hooking us up with this powerful 150 Merc that just pushes this beautiful low boat through all kinds of fun fishing adventures. It gets us where we need to go. Big shout out to Mercury Marine for making trips like this possible.
So we're arriving at basically spot number one. It's kind of just like offshore, like a spawning flat almost, where it looks like. You know, 5 foot of water, 68-degree water temp, which is awesome. It's floating grass everywhere, and I really like where I am because we see a ton of boats, but nobody's out here in this offshore type stuff. So we might be in a better position than some of these other boats that are just hitting, like, you know, grass. I don't know. I like to think that I know what I'm talking about, but in reality, this is just going to be one of those situations where we just have to cast and pray. But like, I'm already seeing little isolated grass patches everywhere, and a lot of times that can mean, you know, a spawning area, especially when the water temps are getting like this. So I'm really excited. I'm ready to get a line in the water. I think we need to grab a couple rods there, Badge. We're not talking about each other's rods. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Let's fish. All right, buddy, what do you want to throw first? I mean, we're offshore. We're in like 5 foot of water. I feel like, you know, moving bait is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Because I think they're kind of in a reaction mode. But maybe I'll throw a clicky and you could tie a clutch on. And if that's not the move, we could always just try flipping around with that light Texas rig that I got, like a bed bait.
Sick.
So I guess the idea is that this is a spawning flat, so we're not going to be able to see beds, but if we just imagine that they are around, just kind of make some blind flips and just hope for the best, I guess. This water is super dirty. Yeah, it's every bit of that five foot or whatever. It's just reading 1 foot because of the grass. Snag doodled a lot.
Oh,
dude, I'm so sorry.
Gosh.
I'm so glad that hook didn't just go in you, though.
Yeah, I wanted it deep in my belly button.
Look at
It's
the
not
wet
good.
spot. There's like a wet spot on your
Oh, clutch tattoo on my abdomen at the moment.
clickbait, but yeah, awesome.
Yeah, my bad.
Jeez, you are really good at this.
I can't even think right now because it hit my core. Jesus Christ.
Dude, my bad. I'm so glad that hook didn't go in you.
That would have been a terrible place to go.
Let me see.
It's not bad.
For the camera. Jeez, man, I'm sorry,
You got me.
dude.
That blade slapped me home.
Yeah, that blade. God.
Those were right on.
Okay, good.
Well,
Fish.
how's you feeling?
God, it feels good. Yes, that's a decent fish. All right. Got spot lock on. Oh, she's in the grass. She's in the grass. Gonna have to go get her. Oh yeah, she's still on there. But she's in the grass. Gotta go get her. Stay on there, baby. Stay on there. There, she came out. I mean, not a big fish, but we'll take it. We'll start the day off with her. Look at that. See, that looks like a male to me. Let's go ahead and spot lock her on down. That looks like a male to me, don't you think, dude?
Oh yeah.
Skinny fish, a little bit smaller, but maybe it was on a bed. That's the thing. God, he was barely hooked with the clickbait. Dude, heck yes. Let's freaking go, boys. I think it's safe to say this is a giant spawning flat. And the thing about it, the reason why I'm whispering is because a lot of anglers, they don't put the time in to find places like this. So that's why we owe so much to Mikey for finding spots like this for us. But a lot of these anglers, they go straight to grass, straight to brush, straight to hydrilla, which is not a bad bet. But a lot of times you have to find those areas that nobody's fishing, and there's nobody around us right now. So if this is a giant spawning flat, this could just be the beginning. All right, little buddy, we're not gonna live well you. We're gonna try to find, maybe try to find his bed mate. I wonder like what the correlation is. Like if the male was that size, like is the female gonna be only a certain bit bigger than him? Or could it be like a 12 pounder? You know what I mean? I don't know how like bass hook up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the etiquette is, but even, I mean, common sense would tell you, even if the female was small, she's probably still 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With a male like that on the bed. Let's get back in there. You need to get in the game, man. All right, spot number 1 was definitely a success. I mean, we got a fish. I think I had another fish on at one point too. Yeah, so just some kind of offshore grass flat. And that's the problem, not a problem, but the thing about lakes like this, that's what the whole lake is a grass flat, shallow grass flat. There's no like, there's probably some deep water somewhere, but my point is, there's not really a lot of like deep contour and features that you can target when you're chasing these fish. But hey, got a fish in the boat, got the monkey off of our back from yesterday, so now we already know, no matter what happens today, we've got a fish. I think Badge is on the verge here. He hasn't caught a fish in a long time on the channel. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
It's been a long time since you caught a fish. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
But like, you've lost a lot of fish. But anyways, doesn't matter. You're going to come back on this trip. This is gonna be a trip to get you out of your funk.
Okay.
So here's the thing. We got 2 more spots way yonder on the other side of the lake. Let's go hit those. Continue to put this little bag together. I mean, if you want to count that one, it's probably like a 2?
Yeah, I'd give it 2.
It's a 2 pounder all day. So we can keep tracking our head. Maybe we can get ourselves a decent little bag today. But yeah, let's rip it. Grip it and rip it, is that what they say? Spot number 2, we have moved from extreme like offshore middle of nowhere type stuff to just some real Florida grass, reeds, you name it. And I don't know what to throw here. I really wish I had a buzzbait time.
Oh my God.
I'll throw this little saucy swimmer that's just rigged basically weightless and try to burn it through some of this grass. I mean, I think Badger's gonna be behind me with a lunker log, which is going to be great, I think. Ooh. I think a lunker log in this scenario, casting at these reeds, especially any individual reeds that he sees, that could be big. Little pockets like this, Badge, where there's like a grass line, but then there's like water in there. Those are really good freaking areas. See how this thing looks, just kind of skimming across the top. Yeah, that looks delicious. I can fish this so much slower too because it doesn't have the weight on it. Look at this, I'm barely turning the handle.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Wow, these bugs are, wow. Ooh, I just got rocked, bro.
Oh gosh.
Fact, 100% right there. Definitely just got rocked. That was not grass. Just freaking burning it and killing it. Just had another bite, dude. I swear to God, I'm not crazy. Dude, I'm freaking killing it and it's just getting annihilated. Might be like brim or something. Is that possible? I think I'm getting thumped more.
Right now?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's a tungsten weight, so it's super sensitive, but I don't know.
Fish?
Get him.
Oh, it came right off.
Wow, so you had a bite on the back side of that pile then.
Yeah.
Nice. I've been getting bites there too. Well, look here, LOJO.
LOJO.
There's a secondary gut. Oh, there's a gator right there.
Oh my. That was intense.
I flipped up and almost hit him. I didn't even see him. Dude, that's what they'll do. They'll see sitting on those islands and you will not see them.
Oh, it scared me. I don't know why.
Look at this, dude. I'm pretty sure I hit him with it and his scales were so tough he tore the frickin' claws off my guy. What a man. Badge. You wanna pull up that trolley? Put it in my molly. Really freaking shallow. Okay, I think we're out of it now. Wow, it was like grass coming out of the water. Oh God, there's so much. There's so much grass. Whew, it's a little grassy out here, Badge. Dude, have you felt this deck with your bare foot?
Yeah, I was trying to fish barefooted earlier, but that's a no-go.
That's a no-go. That's a no-go. I'll tell you what else is a no-go. This area. I think the area is good. Let me just be clear about that. I think the area is good. Problem is, there's 100 freaking boats in here, guys. When I say 100 boats, I mean there's literally, you look in any direction, boat, 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 boat. There's room, one right behind me. There's 2 more over there. There's just so many boats. I think every square inch of this area has been hit hard. So we've got one more spot to go to. Then we could also go back to that spot offshore where we actually caught fish. So we're fine. Just kind of giving you guys an update. The grind is starting to set in. Probably been on the water for 3 hours now and only one fish in the boat. So that's starting to take its toll. I think Badge really needs to pick me up soon. Would that be fair to say, buddy?
Oh yeah.
I did almost hit an alligator though.
Yeah, that was intense.
I pitched my freaking tungsten at and literally hit an alligator that I didn't even see was sitting there. So that was cool. But it's okay. We're still on one of the top bass lakes in this area. So, I mean, any moment, our luck could change. Okay. Got him. Nice, Badge.
I mean,
Get him in the boat.
he hit me once. I went back for him.
Nice.
My first.
The freak I'm talking about, man.
Floridian.
Look how dark that joker is.
Oh my gosh. That's sick. Oh,
Dude, you better hold on to that joker. Look how dark they are.
that's
It's
what I was
black.
thinking. I've never caught a fish that dark.
He ate that joker too. Look where the hook hit him. Like he had that joker in his gullet. Dude, Rick, yeah, man.
Sick, man. First Floridian bass, folks. Heck yeah. Shout out to LOJO. Let me get in the mix, baby.
Shout out to Mikey. Love you, buddy. She was right on the backside of this thing, basically.
Yes.
Right in there. That's awesome. Might be getting on him, man. That's a bad idea. Got him?
I haven't seen him.
Oh, dude, that's a big fish. I just saw him wait. No? No, okay.
Not a bad one.
Not a bad one, dude. Freaking A, get him in the boat.
He's in the grass right there.
Let's
Ooh.
go, buddy.
Bottom of the jaw on a fish.
Good job, man. You're just freaking.
What's coming out of him? What is that?
Oh my. I think it's like a spawning male
Oh,
type situation.
gosh.
That definitely another male. We're catching some males today.
Oh, that's dope. I
Do you
love
think
that.
that's what it is?
I hope not. Maybe it's an egg. Either way, it's disgusting.
Yeah, there's some things going on there.
Dude, the coloration of these fish is gnarly. It's just freaking cool, man.
I know. It's freaking awesome. And we were literally just talking about leaving and
Yeah.
maybe going somewhere else. Badge just, that's what the fish do, man.
They just want you to stay
Yeah, you
all
say,
day.
you know what, let's just leave this place. Wha-bam!
Boom!
Crushed on the, was it, oh, look at all these beds. More beds. Yeah. We can't decide whether these are beds, like bass beds or brim beds. Either way, if they're brim beds, there's gonna be bass near them.
Heck
And
yeah.
if they're bass beds, there's obviously gonna be bass near them, so.
Let's get this guy back, bro.
Yeah, get him back. Put him right back on his, presumably his bed right there. Good job, Badge.
Heck yeah.
Do it for your country, man.
Go do whatever. Oh, you
Yes.
need to do with whatever's hanging out of your orifices there, buddy.
He's got some things going on. That's pretty weird. But good job, man. You're out of your slump, I think, officially.
Thank goodness,
And
man.
I think I know what I need to rig up. We need to be throwing similar
Yeah.
rigs here. And I think we can clean this bad boy up and get a 5-fish limit.
Let's do it. Let's
Bang
do
on
them
out of
dirty.
here.
Let's do them dirty.
So Badge was doing the old paddle tail. Oh my gosh, is that a bass on this bed? I think there's a fish on that bed.
How big?
I can't tell because it's wavy. Anyways, so what we're gonna do, guys, if you guys just hang on, keep on watching, and at the end, the latter part of this video, the ending, we're gonna talk about the techniques and like everything, equipment, techniques, baits, like our thought process and everything that we end up catching fish on. So if you're into the tips and the tricks and all that kind of stuff, we're not professionals by any means, but we have come to another new lake and been able to catch some. So we can kind of just give you guys some basic info on what we were throwing. Just stay tuned. I see another fish swimming around right in front of me. What is that? There's a big fish swimming around right in front of the boat. I just don't know what it is. Oh. Oh, he just hit. He just bit me. He just bit me. Look at that. Dude, I don't know. It was like swimming around like right here. But I just killed it and he attacked it. I felt it on slack line. I felt the bite. You got him? You got him. Oh, you had him. You had him.
It wasn't that big.
No, it wasn't a big fish, but dude, you had him.
That was crazy.
I had him, then you had him. That's crazy. I just saw him swirling around. That could be a male on a bed, man.
Yeah, it really could be.
Running stuff
All
off of a
these.
bed. Well, yeah, they probably all are. But oh, I just got hit again. I just had him again. Do you hear that?
Dude, he's on bed.
Yeah, there's something on bed, but I saw a bigger fish with it though. So that there could be a female out there. We need to spot lock right.
This is why
frickin'
you
here.
grind it out, man. We
Yeah.
finally found.
Dude, right there is a fish who has now bit 3 casts in a row, and spot lock is not working. So
Yeah.
dope. We're just floating away from it. But it's hitting on the paws though, which tells me we're like landing on the bed.
And some breeze to knock the bugs off. Oh heck. It started off.
It's happening, boy. We get a couple bites and we're on.
We're on.
Yes!
Drop the pole.
Literally dropped the poles. Yeah, these pads they definitely don't seem to hold them like the grass does, does it?
Seeing some fry.
Yeah.
Some fish have already spawned out.
Oh, he chased it up.
Oh, it was a good one too.
It was a good one? I didn't even see it.
Oh my god.
Damn it. I just said that there was no fish in these pads, and then you said you saw fry, which is bass babies, if you don't know that. Oh, man. I didn't think it was, like, good, but I couldn't see it.
It was like a 4.
Are you freaking kidding me right
I
now?
promise, I saw the jaws.
Oh, my God.
Holy
Well,
frick.
I hate myself. Because my hook, there was no hooks in it. I just lifted up because I thought I saw something chasing it.
What is that, huh?
That was my reaction. I was like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's a huge, oh, I missed it. Oh, it's my PB. Oh, I better not hook set it. I better not set the hook. That'd be stupid. Why are you so stupid? Stupid. Oh.
Break off?
Oh, I did. Yes. Fish. Oh, man, I had one. Had another one right in the middle of those pads. Rip it in there, Badge. Rip it through there. I mean, don't scare her, yeah. Scare her into a bite. Jeez, man. Have we found them or we freaking found them?
Right.
God dang. It's just terrifying now. Every cast, I'm just scared. Because I think I'm going to get followed in by my PB and then not set the hook on it.
That's right.
Because that's what I'm known for now. Jesus. Badge is like, well, yeah, could have been a 5, could have been a 6, I don't know, could have been a 7.
Just had a big mouth and a lot of kids. Not in the pads, are they?
The next 5 casts. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah. Got him.
Decent. Nice fish. Come on, buddy. Don't you do it to daddy. Don't you do it to daddy. Get in the boat. Oh, right out the other side. Oh, the bottom of the mouth. What a man. Look at that guy. A little bottom of the mouth type guy. Dude, we've got to get back in here fishing. I'd love to talk about this more, but we're floating like right through the money zone. Oh my God. Get out of his mouth. We should have been live well on these guys the whole time. That way we can at least prove that we got a limit. So probably close to the biggest fish.
Yeah,
close.
that's it.
One you got was close to. Beautiful freaking fish. We've got 4. You might have a gosh darn fish. You better check your gun. You better check your rod. Oh my God.
It's just coming
Okay.
through.
Beautiful fish. We'd love to marvel over this thing, but we're coming up on an area where we were really getting bit. So that's fish number what, 4?
Yep.
We're doing good, man. We're plugging along, figuring them out.
Oh!
He tried to come back in the boat. I love it when they do that. Jesus, man. We got to get back in. No more talking. We'll talk about technique and bait and all that stuff at the end, but we're on too good of a bite right now to possibly stop and talk. You got to get back in here, Badge. Damn. That's dope, dude. I had him. You see my line? It went shoo. He took me right into the pads, man. Fricked me and squigged me. Man, we are struggling to get this 5 fish limit. Man, that was a good one. That was a good bite. I don't know if it was a good fish, but it was a good bite. Had it and just running, just bolting to the right, but drug me right into those pads. Oh, this area's been so good to us, but it's been pretty cruel at the same time. Got him.
There it is.
Oh, the smallest fish of all time, and it came off. That's literally the smallest fish of the day. My guy Badge, the hype man's like, there it is. And then it came flying out. He was like, oh,
Yeah.
he just went back to doing what he was doing. Oh, never mind. You don't need my attention. That was like right there. That thing was right underneath the boat.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It sounded pretty dirty.
I put it on him. Got him? Get him? Ooh, got it one? Oh, did you have one for real?
Yeah, I had one.
Oh,
You not see my dirty hook set?
I thought you were loaded up on him for a second. I thought you had some pressure. All right, he's got it. Swing. You got him.
Got him.
Nice one, buddy. Get him in the boat.
Don't come on.
Don't you dare let that
5
fish
fish
get
limit.
away. 5 fish limit, baby.
Come
Oh,
here.
God, I just almost went in the lake. God, I thought I had one too. Gosh, dude, I literally think I just had one too, but it's okay. I'm glad you got yours.
Heck
Let's
yeah.
go, baby. And he's not doing anything crazy in his midsection either,
Which
so that's
is what
good.
I like, yeah.
Right.
I think it's bedding because it's got a little bit of a red belly on them.
It's hard to tell. You know what I've noticed? None of these fish have had a red tail. And that's what's odd to me. I don't know what the deal is with that.
I don't either.
Dude, none of these fish have been monsters.
Covered in just weird.
No, that's how they've all been. Have you not noticed?
No,
like little like scaly. Yeah, it's weird. That's how the last one that I caught, the good one, it was like that. Good stuff, Badge. Yeah, throw it back in there.
5, son.
5 fish.
Let's go.
They said we couldn't do it.
They said we were just 2 basic white men.
2 basic white guys that just can't catch fish. Well, by God,
They were wrong.
we put our foot in the ground. We freaking did it.
Oh.
There's an ass ton of beds right there. Just. Ooh. Got him. Feels pretty decent. That's the biggest one of the day. Come on, baby. Not huge, but maybe not even the biggest of the day. God, it felt so good, man. Dang it. They shrank on the way in. That's the second one that I've gotten with the hook in the bottom. That's so weird.
It is very weird.
You know, we didn't even fish any of this on the way in. Well, this is stuff we're finding right now.
Yeah.
It's just off of the path that we were on, but more beds. And look, he's covered in that stuff too, like you were talking about.
So weird.
Spots. No freaking idea. A little chunky football though.
Yeah.
Fish number 6. Got somebody calling me. Badge's rod's about to go in the water. There's a lot of things happening. We're not done yet, boys. Well, this wind is about to send us out of here. It's not going. Oh my God, it just broke off. That felt like a freaking animal, dude. Oh my God. Right there. Bro, I just broke off. It felt like a freaking hog. You know how sometimes you set the hook and you feel a wobble? And
you felt the fish?
No. And sometimes you set the hook and it pulls you.
Oh,
That's what it
God.
did. Yeah. And it broke, just like you just did, because we're idiots and we don't retie ever. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta pay the frickin' price when you're a moron. Dang it. All right, guys, so here's the deal. This is what we finally figured out. So we've thrown a bunch of baits today. Like, what do we start with? Clickbait, which we caught the first fish on.
True.
And then a lot of lunker log.
A lot of it.
A lot of weightless lunker log. Regular Texas rig, like just hopping a bandito bug or something. We also had a saucy swimmer rigged up, all right? So this is exactly how we have it rigged. For those of you who don't know, this is the saucy swimmer right here. It's basically a paddle tail swim bait. We sell them, we've got 3 different sizes. This is a 4.8. I think all the fish we caught today were on the 3.8, right?
Yeah.
So basically this little guy right here. So it's a real simple Texas rig. Now we don't have any more bobber stops. So we would normally have a bobber stop right above the tungsten weight. And a bobber stop is just a little black plastic piece that keeps the weight from moving like free. It just keeps it pinned to the top of the swim bait. Then you just got a regular Texas rig, just like this right here. And we were basically just casting it out in an area where we knew there were spawning fish, let it sink, and then we just kind of rip it like just a real fast reel, and then we'd stop, let it fall again. And what that does, especially with the bobber stop on there, it makes it look like an erratic bait fish is just like, and then all of a sudden it'll be right in front of the bass's face and it'll just die and it'll just float down. And it just, for some reason, these bass in this stage of the spawn that they're in, it's either A, landing in their bed, and the male's not gonna let that happen. A lot of times the female won't let that happen. So they think it's like a little brim or something coming to eat their bass eggs or bass fry. What was that? That bass feeding behind us. Good thing we stopped fishing. Either A, that's what's happening. It's landing on beds. Or B, it's just falling right in front of a bass's face that's relating to some of this grass and lily pad cover where we were catching most of them. So you can always get the stuff we use in the videos, but we can get saucy swimmers just like this. You can even get the hooks, the same exact hooks that I'm using at googensquad.com. And as always, use code LOJO and save 10% on your order. Really freaking good day. Now I missed a really good fish. Bad's got a better look at it than I did. Final verdict, how big was that fish?
I would give it at least a 4.
Which is just disgusting. So it could have been like a 5 or more.
Yeah, possibly.
And it was followed me to the boat. That was the only time today that happened, getting followed to the boat. I just wasn't ready to set the hook. So my bad on that one. The next one I broke off on, which I think it was a good fish just by the way it bit and pulled immediately. It just felt different than the 2-pound males that we've been catching all day. So a couple opportunities missed. All in all, we caught more than a bag. I mean, we probably had about 10 pounds.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah.
Which is, I mean, look, guys, you got to remember, you got to keep everything in perspective. If you're a professional angler or even just a regular tournament angler, 10 pounds is nothing to you. But for 2 regular guys who just love to fish, we've never fished this lake before, that's a big deal, okay? So we had a really great time. Big shout out to Mikey Balls. Like we said in the beginning, he was the one who kind of gave us some info and some places to check for fish on this lake. We actually used one of his spots to kind of find our own area of beds that, you know, were just kind of nearby. And that's where we got those last few bites. So big shout out to Mikey Balls. I would strongly recommend you guys check him out on YouTube if you have not already. Make sure you guys are smashing the thumbs up button for this series. I know you guys have got to be enjoying it. We've been busting our ass down here in Florida, but we're loving every second of it. Anyways, folks, also make sure you're subscribing. That way we can hit 1 million subscribers this year. If you guys like trips like this, that's even more of a reason to smash the thumbs up button and subscribe. The more we grow, the more trips like that Badger and myself will do. Give us ideas in the comment section where we should go, what we should be doing. If you've ever fished this lake, don't say the name of it, but if you've ever fished this lake, give us your thoughts. Like, how did we do? What should we have done? Where should we have gone? We love to hear from you guys. Anyways, if Badger's got nothing to say, we are going to get out of here. Stay tuned. We got many, many, many more Florida episodes from this trip coming. Stay tuned, guys. We love you. Thank you for watching.